Alright guys, here are the contestants. Let's hear it for Balanced Landing! No one? Okay, Sprint Burst! Okay, Lithe? You know Lithe? Yeah, no? Overcome! You guys are gonna love this one. No? We don't like Overcome? Alright, smash it! Let's go! Yeah, this is not working, is it? Head on. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Dead by Daylight video from Puffalope. That's me, I'm Puff. Today I want to talk about which perk is going to be the best perk, or the best exhaustion perk, after Tryhard is nerfed. If you guys didn't know, Tryhard is getting gutted. It is dead. There is no more Tryhard in the game. It is gone. What they're doing to it is they're making it so you cannot Tryhard for distance anymore. So now whenever you press the E key, you still do the Tryhard animation, but it's way slower, so it looks very poorly made. And instead of gaining distance, you instead gain a 1 second endurance status effect, meaning that if the killer hits you whenever you press E, you're gonna tank one hit instead of dying, and then you're gonna get the speed boost. So that's it. That's what the perk does. Behavior seems to forget the fact that this game has one of the worst cases of latency issues I've ever seen in any game ever. So do you guys remember with old Tryhard, when you were trying to do a reaction Tryhard and you would always die and get exhausted on the ground, or Tryhard wouldn't even come off and you were just dead anyway even though you pressed E? Yeah, remember that? That was the worst part of Tryhard, and the only reason people ever used that perk was so that they could have fun or use it for distance. And so they essentially took the worst part of Tryhard, being the reaction part, because this game does not support reaction things at all because the latency issues are bad, and they made it so that that's all Tryhard does. It is now just a completely useless perk. And if that wasn't enough, they even nerfed the duration of the endurance status effect back to or down to 0.5 seconds instead of 1 second. So the perk it was already unusable. It is now completely gutted. There is absolutely no reason to ever click on that perk ever again. But today, I want to talk about the other exhaustion perks in the game, since now Behavior decided to remove 90% of the fun that comes from playing Survivor, which is using Tryhard. We still have some perks, and I want to see which one is going to be used more. The first perk would be Balanced Landing, and I think this one is... I mean, it's not easy to use, and sometimes it's completely useless on like indoor maps and stuff where you cannot use the perk at all. But when it's useful, then it's very useful. So like if you find yourself in a dead zone and you see like a Lion King rock at the corner of the map, you know, you can always go up the Lion King rock and then drop down and get some distance. That is, you know, that's very useful. Not any other perk in the game would save you there, other than, you know, Balanced Landing. So this is going on well, C tier, I guess. Next one is Sprint Burst, and I think this one speaks for itself. It's probably going to be the one you see the most. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not going to pretend that any other perk is going to be seen as much as Sprint Burst, but you know, it has the downside of having to like 99 hits or walk the whole game, which is not very good, and having the Sprint Burst 99 means you cannot do anything else other than run around. But the reason I think that this perk is going to be the most, you know, used one is because when you do get to use the perk, first of all, it's very useful and it's very easy to use. It also is the closest we're going to get to using Tryhard again, because when you do get to use Sprint Burst and it's 99, you can use it to bait killers or like bait swings and stuff, just like you did with Tryhard if you use it right. So that can be fun, and it's going to extend chases a lot. So yeah, I guess Sprint Burst goes on S tier. Lithe is very easy to use, and it has value on pretty much every map in the game. So like whenever you vault a window, you're gonna get the Sprint Burst no matter what happens. And it can be really fun if you combo it with like dumb teching. When like you stun a killer and then you vault the pallet towards the killer. Also, if you combo it with Quick and Quiet, you can like vault windows and just disappear completely. You know, with Quick and Quiet and Dance With Me, you can disappear. That's very fun. What is not fun is whenever you vault a window and you get the Sprint Burst, you make a lot of distance and the killer drops the chase. That's what I'm worried about. That's the only reason Lithe is not on S tier here and it's on A tier. I just decided it is because it is going to make the killers drop chase instantly. I don't like that. I want the killer killer to chase me. The next one is Overcome, which always has value. There's no way you're not gonna get value from Overcome unless the killer is AFK or something. Or in my case, if the killer looks at you and then runs away, you know, because that happens to me a lot. But whenever you get hit, you're gonna get value from Overcome. But the reason I don't like this perk is because, again, killer is just gonna drop chase instantly. As soon as he hits you and notices you running, you know, across the whole map, he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna dip. Smash Hit can be very fun to use. It is one of the funnest exhaustion perks after tryhard and Lithe, but it is essentially just a worse version of Lithe. So if you're gonna use Smash Hit, you might as well not use Smash Hit and use Lithe instead. C tier for you, Smash Hit. Yeah. And finally, we have the funnest exhaustion perk in the game, which is Head On. But if we are rating the exhaustion perks of how useful they are in a chase, then Head On is probably the worst one out of all of the other ones, you know? Because, you know, it can be really fun to use Head On in a chase, but let's be real here. If the killer has a singular brain cell and he turns a corner and you enter the locker with Head On and Quick and Quiet and he doesn't see you, then he's gonna check the locker before you even get the chance to head on to him, you know? It only works once per game. Even if you do get to use it, it only works once, you know? So yeah, it is really fun and probably the one I'm gonna run the most, but it is not very useful in chase at all. So this one is going on A tier just because of how fun it is. And this right here, boys, is the definitive and the correct opinion on how good the exhaustion perks are after tryhard. If anyone disagrees with me, they're wrong. So yeah, you should not listen to them. You should listen to me instead. And because you should listen to me, I have another good piece of advice to give you. This one is very good. It's gonna change your life, trust me. Why don't you click that like button right there, huh? Why don't you click that sub button? Subscribe to the channel? Like the video?
Woof.